Experiential learning is a well-known model in education, training, facilitation, and organizational development. The concept of experiential learning was first explored by John Dewey, Kurt Hahn, Kurt Lewin, and Jean Piaget, among others. It was made popular by David A. Kolb. Experiential education is one that combines direct experience with focused reflection, builds on past knowledge and experiences. Association for Experiential Education says experiential learning can be summed up in the phrase challenge and experience, followed by reflection and application, leading to learning and growth. The basic model of experiential learning cycle is do, reflect, and decide, or simply said, learning by doing. The learning process does not necessarily begin with experience. However, instead, each person must choose which learning mode will work best based upon the specific situation. For example, let's imagine that you're going to learn how to drive a car. Some people might choose to begin learning via reflection by observing other people as they drive. Another person might prefer to start more abstractly by reading and analyzing a driving instruction book. Yet another person might decide to jump right in and get behind the seat of a car to practice driving on a test course. Experiential learning can be best understood with the help of Kolb's experiential learning theory. This theory presents a cycle of 4 elements, which is concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. Importance of experiential learning. The experiential learning makes learning relatable to participants. Participants build on what they already know and make connections between new concepts with existing ones. It increases the effectiveness of learning. Students engage in critical thinking, acquire problem-solving skills, and engage in decision-making. Links theory to practice. Students have the chance to practice what they have learned. See the application of the theoretical concepts in practice. Experiential learning leads to development of skills for lifelong learning by assisting in the acquisition of essential skills and encouraging students to reflect, conceptualize, and plan for next steps. Experiential learning is said to happen when participants or students get immersed cognitively, affectively, and behaviorally and are supported by a facilitator in reflecting the experiences, emotions, thoughts, and actions to get a safe learning environment, leading to change in perspective, thought, and behavior. Experiential learning can be delivered by providing training and identifying the desired outcomes, providing conducive and safe learning environment. Students are walked through activities that focus on ice-breaking, energizing, and once they are engaged, they are put into various tasks and challenges where they get to participate in an experience. The sequence of the task or activities follows low-order thinking skills to higher-order thinking skills. After every activity, the facilitator invites the participants to take part in a discussion where the facilitator processes the experience. The facilitator invites the group to achieve a goal but does not explain how to successfully complete the activity. Students must work to find a solution individually and together as a team and must communicate and learn from each other in order to be successful. The learning begins with the experience, followed by reflection, discussion, analysis, and evaluation of the experience. There is a wide range of models that aim to embed learning within the real-world context, including laboratory, workshop, or studio work, problem-based learning, case-based learning, project-based learning, inquiry-based learning. The advantages of experiential learning. It gives students hands-on experience. It teaches students how to design and conduct experiments. It actively involves learners in discussing, analyzing, and making recommendations regarding a case. Students perceive the work as personally meaningful, as a task that matters and that they want to do well. A meaningful project fulfills an educational purpose. In inquiry-based learning, the learner explores a theme and chooses a topic for research, develops a plan of research, and comes to conclusions. Certainly, experiential learning approaches require considerable restructuring of teaching and a detailed planning if the curriculum is to be fully covered. It usually means extensive retraining of faculty and careful orientation and preparation of students. However, many forms of experiential learning can and do have strong guidance instructors, and one has to be very careful while conducting examinations for experiential learning, as it cannot be just based on the same assessments as for traditional methods, which often have a heavy bias towards memorization and comprehension. The use of experiential learning for developing the knowledge and skills needed in a digital age, but as always, it needs to be done well.